A couple other things I've noticed, and then we're going to add another important concept. And again, when we add this concept, it's going to change how this feels. So, some of the things I'm seeing is now that we've created this space, okay, we think this is the line we're on. So you're behind, you can see, right? You see it goes from here, it goes on the line right in, right? So when I hit right here, right? So I'm here, it goes straight in. It goes straight in the same spot. I don't have to look. I know where it's going. I know where it's going to go, right? Okay. So now let's add. So everything else we talked about. Now what we want to focus on as we're throwing the punch, we want to imagine that our elbow is pushing into that line. The elbow's pushing into the line. Okay? So here's the problem. What the hell are you talking about, elbow pushing into a line? What does that even mean, right? So sometimes we have to fool the brain to make the body understand how to do something right. Okay? So eventually when you understand it, am I standing? So I'm going to get in a fight now with someone that wants to kill me. And I'm thinking, all right, I've got to split. I can't toss. My power has to be on a line. What was that other one Calandra said? Oh, shit. Push the elbow into the line. Okay, now I'm ready. No, eventually, all this has to just become part of the body. So I say all the time, we're cooking something, right? And we cook it the first time, and it doesn't come out right. And we're like, damn, man, what the hell did I do? And we look at the list, and we're like, oh, crap, we left out 3 ingredients. All right, so now the next time we make it, right, and we don't have one of the ingredients, we're like, we'll just leave it out. And then we eat it again, and it's like, man, this really isn't that good. And then finally, we add all the ingredients, we cook it the right amount of time, everything, and we taste it. Oh, my God, what a difference, right? That's what we're trying to achieve in martial arts, and in Taiji especially, because it's so hard, all right? So when we hit, we're going to focus now on the elbow pushing into the line. Now, the elbow doesn't push into a line like this. It's not pushing like this. It's like the line is here, and this slides like this. And if you remember, we used to do the thing with the stick. And Master Chen would have us hold the stick and make us move our arm. And everything had to be on the stick all the way across, even back to here. So this is similar to what we're doing there, okay? So if I don't focus on the elbow into the line and I just do, let's say, whatever kind of punch, right? So I do that, right? So I do that. Now I begin to focus the elbow into the line, right? Now it pushes into the line. Because what happens is the elbow's pushing into the fist. So it becomes like it's hydraulic. There's a lot of power because the elbow's pushing into the fist. But I'm still not doing this. I'm not doing that. So you got to kind of sometimes close your eyes. And when you practice without hitting anything, you got to say, okay, push the elbow into the fist. Forget the hand. Elbow into the fist. Elbow into the fist. And before you know it, your body just starts doing it. That's the only way it knows how to do it. Once that's the only way it knows how to do it, you've made a change. So you have added an ingredient. Now that ingredient you have, okay, now what do we do? Let's figure out the next ingredient. All right? So once you get one thing, you have to add the next. You get that, now you've got 2 things, okay? You've got to maintain those things. Now you add the 3rd thing. And before you know it, you're adding a lot of things. And then before you know it, the body's moving in a way that you never ever expected it to be able to move. All right? So now let's hit the pad again. Now focus on pushing that elbow into the line, which means the elbow is it has to move forward. So you're pushing it up into that line. Focus on that. All right? Good luck.